What's up, everybody? It's Mundo Top, and I'm back with just a quick review video right now. I want to talk about all the Mundo changes that have been happening recently. Most of them are buffs, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully, Mundo is going to start feeling a little bit stronger, and there's even a skin going to be coming out. It was leaked that the devs are planning to come out with a brand new Mundo skin, which will be his first skin in 5 years. Guys, 5 years. There's no information on what the skin is going to be, but I do want to talk a little bit about what it could be or what I want it to be. I'd love to see an armored version of Mundo, so maybe Ashen Knight or Project Mundo or Battlecast Mundo or Marauder Mundo. I think all of those would be really sick. Mundo with armor, stuff like that. But we have no information on what the skin is going to look like. So, fingers crossed that it's a good one. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for a brand new Mundo skin. Let's get into these stats now. In the last patch, they had a bug fix down here, which made it so that when you cast his ult, now you gain the base health instantaneously. There used to be a short delay, and that short delay killed me a few times for sure. So it's really nice that it happens instantaneously now. I've definitely felt the effects of that. It feels really good. In this last patch, which dropped yesterday, March 22nd, today is the 23rd, which was patch 13.6, they increased his they increased his base health regeneration, which is really nice for lane, and they reduced his health regen growth, which means that his regen is going to be lower in the late game. It's going to be better in the early game, which is what we want, right? Because Mundo's really weak in the early game and he's super strong in the late game. I'm okay to take away a little bit of that strength in the late game to make him a little bit more bearable early. They also buffed Heart Zapper. You can now recast it after only a half second instead of 1 second, which is really nice. It's going to help you with farming under tower. It's going to help against bursty champions when you really got to cast your W back again as fast as possible. I'm really happy with this Heart Zapper buff. I've felt it. It feels really good in game. The regen stats I have not been feeling as much in game. Maybe it's one of those invisible buffs. We'll see. As for the buffed monster damage, which now deals 200% to jungle monsters with your E rather than just 150%. That's really nice. As a top laner, you can take Crab really quickly. You can take Gromp really quickly. You can steal enemy Krugs, stuff like that. And, you deal a lot more consistent damage to Baron and Dragon, which is really nice. And if you're a jungler, then this is just super good for you. Now, I want to talk about some indirect buffs to Mundo. This is stuff that Riot didn't change specifically about Mundo, but it is items and runes that Mundo uses. So first thing we've got here is Grasp. They buffed Grasp. They increased the bonus HP that it gives you, which is great for Mundo. The healing ratio is reduced, but they added a base heal. So that's basically not going to be a big change. They added a little bit of a base heal, which is like you heal 3 HP now, plus 1.2% of your max HP. Not that much different. It's probably going to be actually a little bit less of a heal, so the heal is nerfed, but the bonus HP is going up, which is really nice. So Grasp buff for Mundo, which means it's an indirect buff. Next, we've got Steel Caps. Steel Caps, another indirect buff to Mundo. They kind of bug fixed it, where now it reduces damage dealt by certain abilities like Ezreal Q, Mundo E, Darius W, stuff that's basically an empowered auto attack. It used to be that Steel Caps didn't block 15% of the entire ability damage. It used to be that it only blocked 50% of actually basic attacks, but now it blocks straight up 15% of ability damage that's an empowered basic attack, which is really nice. That's a huge buff. I think it's a huge buff. A lot of people aren't talking about it, but it's really good for Mundo. Steel Caps is super strong, and it's going to help against Gwen, Ezreal, Darius, a ton of Champions. And then they also announced, or well, there was a dev leak about a new Mundo skin coming out. We don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm really, really excited. Go ahead and drop what skin you'd like to see in the comments below. But other than that, that's all of the Mundo changes. These are mostly buffs, guys, so I'm really excited that Mundo's gaining back a little bit of his power after being nerfed. Really excited that he's getting a new skin. We're going to keep it running, bro. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and follow my Twitch stream if you don't already watch me there. Other than that, new video drops tonight and every night. Thanks for watching, guys. Mundo out.